just starting my walk. It's 7 degrees today, beautiful day, and I've got my Osmo Nano out for the first trip, first test in a morning walk. But it is beautiful today, and I hope I can get some good footage and do it. Yeah, this is just another way to sort of have a drone that's not a drone, and gives me a chance. Like I say, I'm just testing this morning to see how it works. I'm using the built-in microphone right now outdoors, so I have no idea what kind of sound I'll get with that, but we'll find out later. So anybody on Grand Manan would know, if you look way out on the horizon there, you'll see a little bump. That's Gannett Rock. It's an incredible place, an old lighthouse that is not kept up anymore and is gradually just deteriorating. But I know people who grew up on that little tiny piece of rock. Anyway, yeah, it's part of the whole Grand Manan deal. People understand how that there are places even more remote. Yeah, I am just about at the turnaround point. Up ahead, I can see the tower at Southern Head. Anybody, of course, on Grand Manan knows this, so I'm not speaking for their benefit, but for those who may be friends who are not residents. That's one of the So I just changed my settings, and I have a little DJI mic 3 on my collar. I'm sure you can see it. And I wanted to just see what a difference the vlogging setting made as opposed to video recording. And the other thing I want to do is just introduce a topic this morning that I don't know, I guess I have been beating around in my head for some time. It's part of a process, really, and the process has been deciding based on what I feel God is teaching me, what I believe and what I don't believe. Because for a lot of my Christian life, I have had beliefs spoon-fed to me, and the condition was, believe this and you can belong. If you don't, then you can't. And that's bizarre, really. I was talking to a couple friends the other day, and in my day as a young Christian, one of the hot topics was, can a Christian lose their salvation? Some people believe they can, others believe they can't. And those people could never coexist in the same church on a regular basis. They were excluding, mutually exclusive beliefs. And I said the other day, I said, why can't two people who believe differently be a part of a fellowship And without the difference of belief needing to come between them. Why do we have to believe the same way? Are we cloning people? Anyway, one of the minor things that I was taught years ago was relative to the scripture that says, by his stripes we are healed. And for whatever reason, I was quick to be told what I believed, and that scripture was a reference to salvation, not physical healing. So I just accepted it. But as I think about it, the two major categories that all of that early instruction fell in was, I was told everything that I couldn't do as a Christian and everything God doesn't do as a Christian. So I had restriction all around me. I couldn't imagine a God who was bigger than my theological package, as though you and I could ever function as a scientist in a laboratory studying God and being able to define him. That's just crazy. Now, the reason that became a subject of thought and prayer was partly getting older, but partly trying to deal with some physical issues that came along with that, and in conversations with God where I had to decide whether healing was something that was provided for me in the cross, like so many other things. Was Calvary just about forgiveness of sins, or was it a declaration of God to restore all of creation to himself? I just think, whatever it is, that there's more to that verse than just someone saying a sinner's prayer. If God redeems us, he redeems us to make the world a better place, not a worse one. Okay, so I'm going to cut that right there and save the rest for the next few. A little slippery places this morning. Back in my truck, and enjoyed that walk tremendously. It is cold. My lips are partially frozen, and so I'm heading home here shortly, but I usually take a drive out to Southern Head before I do, and I'm going to do that as well today.